What's going on, boys? Straight back to the grind. How you lot doing today? Making sure that you guys are having a good, productive day. And today, I really just want to talk about the process and the grind and the hustle. Usually we talk about it every day anyway, but today I really want to talk about just the trials and tribulations of whatever you're going through. Obviously, if you want to pursue a certain career or a certain degree to which a lot of your family members aren't at, whether you want to be the first millionaire in your family, you want to be the first entrepreneur, you want to be the first person to do this on YouTube or whatever you want to do, there's going to be a hell of a lot of problems you're going to face when coming up to it. However, it's important to remember that it's a grind for a reason. It's not supposed to be easy. And if it was easy, you would be bored. So yeah, that's really what today's topic is gonna cover. Also, 53% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. So you guys know we're trying to get to 1K by the end of the year. Go subscribe right now, like the video, comment, give suggestions, talk about whatever you want to talk about, give recommendations and all that good stuff. But let's get straight into it. First of all, you're going to lose people. And if you don't lose people, you're going to become more distant with people. Because when you decide to actually change for the better, the people that you're chilling with, the people that you do degenerate stuff with or things like that, you're naturally going to spend less time with them. So that doesn't mean that you have to not be cool with them or anything like that, but you're naturally just going to spend less time with the people that you used to hang around because you're becoming a different person, a better person. So you may see yourself hanging more with the people that are on the same type of wavelength as you and not really the people that are looking just to stay where they are. And there's nothing wrong with those people who are staying where they are. That's their comfort zone. However, you know that there's more out here for you. So you naturally gotta just separate yourself and evolve. So yeah, you're gonna lose people. You might even fall out with people. Some people you might see they start showing their true colors and start hating. Some people, anything can happen for different situations for real, but it just depends on how you transcend that situation. Obviously, you can see someone hating on you and you can get angry or you can cut them off or whatever. You could just decide, you know what? That's them as a person, but the new me, maybe not the new me, but my higher self, the person that God wants me to be, doesn't want me around this person. So let me separate myself. I can still call them every two weeks or whatever, just check how they're doing, make sure they're straight and all of that. But that's as far as that's gonna go. Next, you can handle it, so don't quit. Whatever it is, you can handle it. You know them days where you get excited because you visualize all your goals actually coming true and you visualize yourself getting to that next stage? You can't lose that feeling. That is something that's got to stay with you because that's the fire that's going to keep you going through the cold. Like me, I know that one day I'm going to knock down all of my goals, and that really gives me a rush of adrenaline when I think about it. So naturally, that's what gets me out of bed in the morning. That's what gets me recording these videos. That's what gets me consistent. That's what helps me to know that one day I'm going to put my parents in a better position. I'm going to put myself in a better position. So, because even the bad times as well, they're temporary. Even a year, you could have a bad year, but a year is so short. It's only 12 months. 2024 started in January. We're already basically in June now. We're already halfway through this year, and it doesn't even feel like we've been in here for 2 weeks. So naturally, that being said, time just flies and time's gonna go. So don't waste it and don't feel like it's forever, because your life will change next year. Your life will be different 2 years from now. Even if you don't do anything, naturally your environment will change, the people around you, stuff like that. So make sure you're keeping up and you're evolving as well. Don't get left behind in the dark. Also, the marathon must continue. The show must go on. So no matter if you fell off for 6 months, if you fell off for 6 weeks, if you just took this L, that person just passed away, that happened, mate, the marathon has to continue. Because when a bad situation happens, that's really good, like, seeing if you're really serious about what you were saying. Are you just doing it for show, or are you really serious? Even me, the last 2 days, mate, I've been lazy. Not even lazy. I've really just used the time to recharge. Yesterday was bank holiday. Obviously, I wanted to just chill with family. Obviously, just go out to the park, play some basketball with my friends, and just, all in all, just relax and kick back. However, even just 5 minutes ago, I was really procrastinating because I knew I needed to drop today. But I was so in a procrastination phase, thinking I'll do it later, I'll do it tomorrow, this, that, third, fourth. And I said, the show has to go on. The marathon's got to continue. So I picked up my phone and I got to it. You get what I mean? That's just what you got to do in life for real. So the marathon must continue. No matter how bad you think it's going, just keep going. You just got to keep going. Because consistency is the key. And that's the formula right there to winning. So always just keep going. The marathon must continue. You have to enjoy the... Sorry. I got bullet points on my phone in it. So, and I'm not the best reader. But anyway, you have to enjoy the journey, even on the gloomy days. When I say the gloomy days, I mean the days where everyone has their days where they just feel depressed, man. Like, there could be really nothing wrong, but you honestly just feel so depressed some days, bro. Like, there's nothing going on. You feel demotivated, all of that. Like, you feel undisciplined. You just want to have a day. I don't know, like, you just have a gloomy day. Like, they happen to everybody. But even those days, man, you got to embrace them and just understand that it's part of the journey. Every day is not going to be sunshine and rainbows. It rains some days. That's what makes the sunny days so special. You got to have bad days. Yeah, you got to have bad rounds, bad days. Today, I had a bad workout in the gym. And that was because my stomach was hurting because I decided to eat before I went. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Those count, because tomorrow when I go back in the gym and I have a banging workout, that's what's gonna make it such a banging workout, because yesterday was such a shit one. So naturally, you have to embrace the journey every step of the way. Even them days, sometimes, I remember last week I was having a gloomy day, a very gloomy day. I can't remember, I think it was even the weather or whatever, but I remember just telling myself, I even pulled out my phone and just recorded, and I just said, I was walking outside and I was just like, we're in the trenches right now, you feel me? Like, even just looking around just outside, like, I want to obviously be in a better environment. I want to be abroad in the sun and stuff like that. But obviously here in the gloominess or whatever, I really just told myself, man, this is the trenches, man. This is where we're starting from. So obviously we got to do the work and get out. You know what I mean? We got to be able to put ourselves where we want to be. That's the only way it's going to work. You get what I'm trying to say? It's a process. So it's got to start bad to get to the finish goal. You got to start and a finish. So naturally, without the finish, the middle, not even the finish, the intro, the middle, the start, the intro, the middle, without all of that, it's not a process, not a journey. You get what I'm trying to say? That's what makes the story worth telling. I know that in however many years, I can tell my children about the trenches, like, how I really had to, like, bro, like, you have to work. You have to do what you got to do if you want to be able to be in a certain position. Like, I want to be able to explain the story to my children about how we're in such a good position and how life was 10, 20 years ago or whatever. You know what I mean? Even right now with my looks, bro, we're in the trenches with it right now. But I know in about 9 months to a year, we're going to be looking real good. You feel me? And I'm going to remember them days in the past when we was looking bad. Even 9 months ago from now, we was mate, it was not looking good at all. But already we made progress, you know what I mean? But already down to a good length or whatever. But it's only going to get longer and longer, you feel me? Same thing with the process, bro. Everything is a process. It starts bad. You go through the ugly phase. Then, you feel me? You're starting to get somewhere, but you're still not there yet. But then you're going, and eventually you get to where you're trying to go. And that's the beauty of the process, any process in the whole world. The beauty of the process is, at the end of the day, you're gonna make it somewhere in it. So yeah. Lastly, the grass isn't greener on the other side. It's only greener where you water it. Meaning that it doesn't mean just because you hit 1 million subscribers or £1 million, or you got this promotion at this job, that life's going to be all sunshines and rainbows now. It means that now you have this, but at the same time, you have to still put in the work in your mental and keep yourself sane so that you can enjoy what you have. Because you can have £1 million and still be depressed. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's not true that the grass is greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it, because you can have 10k in your bank account instead and be the happiest man in the world. Or you can have £1 million in your bank account and be going crazy in your head. You get what I'm trying to say? So naturally, bro, you have to make life is only what you make it. It's not the clothes you're wearing. It's not the car you're driving. It's not the mansion you're living. Obviously, that makes it 100 times better, only if this is correct first. Otherwise, it doesn't mean nothing. Because when you leave here, when you leave this earth, you can't bring none of that with you, but you do bring your feelings with you. You do feel the emotions that you feel on this earth when you leave the earth. That's the only thing, because they're intangible things. Even your girlfriend, she loves you more for the intangible things. Obviously, what's the word? For a spider. The tangible items like your car, your this, your that, your third, fourth, those are add-ons. We call those add-ons, you get what I mean? But you don't need it. You feel me? It's about the type of man you are. Are you a man that stands on business? Do you have morals? You get what I mean? Do you lie? Do you cheat? Will you stand up for yourself? Will you defend her? That's really the things that really count in this world. Will you give your mum some money if you get £1 million tomorrow? Those are the things that matter for real. But again, it's a process. So the grass is not green on the other side. You have to make it green. But that's the end of this video. Ain't gonna go on too long. Glad to be back, and I'm staying back and all of that. But make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all of that. And yeah, see you lot tomorrow.